Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Breathe Country Beaver Adventures. We left off the first episode with success. We were able to catch our first beaver out of the river, and that gave us a lot of confidence and a lot of excitement as to what was in store in the future. We went out and bought more traps almost immediately after we caught that first beaver, and we were eager to get to the other side. As the water levels were too high on the first episode, we weren't able to make it across. So we had to get a little innovative in making our way across the river. Along the way, we saw tons of sign of beaver on Saturday, and we went back on Sunday to check the traps, and this is the experience we had in the process. So, as we were checking traps, a beaver slid into the river right over there. You see, it's hard to see from this angle. I'll try to get a better one, but there's a den right next to that tree. It slid into the water right in front of our faces and ended up doggy paddling above water over to here and tucked into the bank over here somewhere. So we're gonna try to find out where he went. But yeah, I wish I could get it on video. It was funny. So we're gonna obviously find a good spot to set. Looks like on that side there is just a ton of activity. So we're gonna try to cross the river here, and we're gonna get over to the other side and take a look at what exactly is going on over there. Inspect it a little bit more. Ton of damage, ton of actually larger trees dropped. So a little frustrating, but we'll get them. So before going across the river, we decided we were going to set the now dubbed Crazy Beaver Hole that I gave you the story of prior. So this is me and Papa T setting a hole that's the water's a little bit deeper, and this is how we set that up.
Getting the trap to hold its position that way, and then you'll put a swivel stick out here to keep the trap from swiveling.
Gotcha.
The hole that we're trying to set is right in here where my foot is, and it leads up to the hut behind you there. So I'm trying to set that right on that hole, and keeping it up off the bottom is always a challenge. A lot of times it just comes down to having the right stick. Of course, I don't have any rubber gloves today, so I'm freezing my hands off like an idiot. But we'll get them set. So I'm trying to get the safety off of this one. We should have these safeties wired back, and really kind of rookie mistakes not having them wired back. See how this one's hanging?
Mm-hmm.
It could hang in front of the jaw like that. See how it's hung up in front of the jaw? And it could keep it from setting off. So I really got to pay attention when these sets. Usually you'd wire this, put a piece of safety wire back here, take your safeties off and wire them back. Unfortunately, means that this is our first year trapping in a long time. Making a lot of rookie mistakes, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
So below that water, can't really show it, but there is a hole. So basically we're hoping beaver kind of swims up, sets the trap off going to get in that hole. He's just finishing up maneuvering it in there right now.
swivel stick. Swivel stick, and there's a lot of videos out there on it, but you want to try and keep the trap from spinning when the beaver's they're going through it. A lot of times it's kind of hard to do on certain sets because of can you give me that bigger stick there, the white one? Because you're pushing into kind of a rough bottom at times. But if you go down and you find your trap and you go up and over, now you're between the two jaws. And you can see it going back and forth. If you can stick that stick in there and hold those jaws in place. I seem to be on a root or something.
And it's just to keep it in place, so if you can come at it from an angle, which is basically what he did right there. Just need something to catch the trap so it doesn't bounce all around.
Alright. That's not my favorite set in the world, but it's gonna have to do. Alright, we'll move over. We have another hole up underneath this root ball here. You can see where my leg is. And it goes up. We're going to try to do a 220 set on that. We have a couple 220s. Not the best for beaver for sure, but it's what we got. It's what we're going to use. So.
All right. So now Crazy Beaver hole was set, and we came back the next day to see if we got him. What's it look like?
We definitely got him.
We got him. Nice.
Let me go down and reset. We can walk up to the edge. There's two holes here.
Are you leaking?
Huh?
Are you leaking? Is that what that sound is?
Barely got him, but we got him.
You better watch it.
We have the setters.
Yeah, 1 sec. With another victory under our belt, we decided it was time to get across the river. And we tore down part of the beaver dam to start draining the water, so it was easier to start setting traps so we could see the holes in the side of the banks. I don't know if I have the balls to record walking across this or not. I guess it doesn't matter if I fall, I fall. Like, whether the phone's out or not, it's getting wet.
Like that. Unsteady. Trying to see if that's a big hole over there in the bank.
We now had sets across the river, and we definitely started running into some beaver. Our thoughts were correct, and trapping the other side of the river was definitely the right way to go. Oh, this is what we got. Old man pulled the trap premature, so it's not as exciting, but no. Wow.
Still not a 50-pounder, but
That's a big one. Can I grab the stick only?
I'm hoping. Don't let the trap fall off.
All right. Nice. I'm about to check the last trap here.
Another one.
And we got another one. Wow. Last 2 traps of the day. That's awesome. Cool. So that makes 3 on the day. Cool. So last 2 traps of the day. 2 beaver. That's pretty big. Biggest one I've caught so far. Cool, man. It's a good day.
Good day.
So that was the last 2 sets of the day, and we went back the following day and checked that set again, and sure enough, we had another beaver in there the following day. So it's been a very good set for us.
Went into this tree, but there's just not. Once I set, once there's a hole. And there's not. Yep. Nothing in this one. Just this guy.
That's 6.
That is 6.
It was pretty big.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey guys, thank you very much for taking another look at Breathe Country Beaver Adventures. We've had a great time with it so far. We got more content coming your way. We're going to be trapping up and down the river, not just in that one section that we've shown so far, We got coyote hunting coming in. We got property management, everything from cutting in the power to show you guys how to save a couple bucks if you have a piece of land on your own. It's a good way to save some money and cut that right away in. We got to manage the water on the land still. We got to finish the driveway. We're putting a structure up on it. We're putting food plots in. We got rabbit hunting, turkey hunting, deer hunting. I'll stop, but we got a lot of stuff coming up. So the content's just going to keep coming out. If you guys, if you guys are trying to get into it yourselves and you got some questions or whatever the case may be, you can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. You can obviously go to breathecountry.com. You can email us at breathecountryapparel@gmail.com. We're pretty receptive. We want to help everyone get back out into nature. That's what Breathe Country is all about, is get back outside. We've been doing this lockdown stuff for a long time now, and you can social distance in the woods. Get back out there. It's important. It's important for, peace of mind. It's important, to keep for your own happiness. It is important. You got to get outside. So, we got tons of content coming at you. Hopefully you can pick up a couple things, try it out yourself out there. But keep checking back in and keep Breathe Country going strong. Thanks, guys. Hey guys, if you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to share it with your friends, and of course make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can get the updates on new content as it comes out, and keep Breathe Country going strong.